On March 9th, 2020, the world as we knew it stopped. This was the start of the COVID-19 pandemic coming into full swing. Businesses closed, students were sent home, and everyone shut their doors. We were shut inside, life on the outside put on hold. As college students, we have a very unique view of what happened in the last year. The Northern Star Editorial Board members would like to reflect on what we have lost this last year and how this time has truly changed our lives.
I'm Haley Galvin. I am 22 years old. I am a senior journalism major.
Okay, so my name is Jamie. I am a junior at NIU. I'm 20 years old. My major is journalism.
So my name is Katie Barton. I'm 25. I'm a senior and I'm a journalism major.
My name is Jacob Baker. I'm age 22. I am a senior here at NIU with a major in journalism and a minor in communications.
My name is Kiera Frazier. I'm 21 years old. I am a junior, political science and journalism major.
My name is Patrick. I am a senior here at NIU. I'm 22 years old, and I am a media studies major with a minor in journalism.
Hi, I'm Jared Huff. I'm 23. I'm a senior journalism major at NIU.
As a student, it's been really hard for me to adjust to studying during the pandemic. I really benefit from the in-class environment, so it's been spending way more time and getting a lot less done the entire time.
I guess mainly it's probably affected my friendships that I made at NIU the most. Because quarantine changes all so much that no matter who your friends were before quarantine, we're just so different now that life would not be the same if you guys were to come back to NIU. And yeah. When
the whole toilet paper, freak out happened, I was there. We ran out of milk, we ran out of eggs, bread, all that kind of stuff. So, that just goes to show, the essential workers and, how it affected them, I guess, in a way. But it's been crazy. It's just been crazy nonstop.
As a student, it was probably almost a year ago now exactly since I was in this newsroom doing my daily job. I worked here at the Star every Sunday. I had no clue that it would be my last time, in this room producing a paper. I had no clue that a year ago I'd be on campus for the last time.
It's been greatly affected. I like being really social. I like going out to see my friends, whether it's going out to restaurants. Now that I'm over the age of 21, going out to bars later at night. I do better in a classroom setting when it comes to learning, so it's definitely been a pretty big adjustment to doing school online.
I don't really know because in terms of anything specific that's been different, I'm very much of an introvert, so being alone in my apartment is kind of like a dream come true.
I would go to the movies 2 times a week and at least review 1 a week, and I've only been to the theater 3 times over the past year and a half, which has really sucked. Going to a movie theater is one of my favorite things.
I haven't been able to meet with people and enjoy my time or be outside as much as I wanted to.
I feel just the end of a college experience. I know a lot of my friends graduated this past year, and they didn't even get to walk, and I don't really know what's going on right now, but it looks like for people graduating this semester, it could be the same situation. I missed out on my last tailgate of football games, which is, I feel that's probably one of the best parts about fall, and one of the best fall activities. I missed out on a normal summer break.
It's caused me to miss out on all of the big things in life, but so many of the little things. I didn't get to see, so my grandmother, she's older, she was in the hospital. I didn't get to go see her. And vice versa. I was in the hospital with a major surgery, and I couldn't even have my family there to support me. I had to get a special exception to have my mother just there for me.
I'm used to more being able to wake up 5 minutes before class, and instead of being oh crap, I gotta run to Disable, it's I just gotta log on to Microsoft Teams or something like that. So, well, that is a nice benefit sometimes where I can catch a little more sleep. I do kind of miss the classroom aspect. I'll be in class and I won't have my camera on, so half of my instructors probably don't even know what I look like.
At the beginning, my time management skills were really lacking, and I've had to hone in on what to do when all of your days look the same to utilize all of them. So I feel like in that way, COVID has helped me adapt.
Basically, just being mindful that we're all in this together and we need to do our best to, hey, I'm going to do my part to keep you safe. I hope that you're doing your part to keep me safe. And, not putting others in danger. And even if you're doing kind of some risky things, doing it the safest way possible. Just being safe as much as we can.
It's made me realize and made me have to learn in a different way. So it's taught me that I can, and I think it's proven to a lot of us, like, we have to learn how to learn again.
Inside and outside of school, it's been difficult, I guess, to manage, like, because I did school at home. Usually I'd be on campus doing school, so I guess, like, it was really hard to adapt to that.
When the pandemic, like first started, there was, like, reports that, like, hey, in France, like, their hospitals are filling up really bad, and we're only, like, 2 weeks out from that, and I was like, oof, that sounds really scary, and it happened.
My dad is at risk. He has diabetes and other, like, comorbidities. So he went to a friend's house and had a COVID scare. But I was like, wow, I could lose my dad, and I'm not working right now. So it sort of felt like, wow, this is serious. This is real. And not just me, but so many people are actually losing their loved ones, and it very easily could have happened to someone I cared about.
Definitely when we were moving out, like, we had to move out of our dorms separately. Like, usually when you think of the moving out experience, it's the same as moving in. Like, you're with everyone you met on your floor, and it's exciting. Summer's about to start, but, like, we all had to make appointments and come at separate times. There was no, like, an official goodbye with everyone that you, like, lived with and had friendships with.
Probably when spring break got extended, because at that point, I mean, granted, that was only about a week after the official shutdown, because I thought, like, it was just gonna blow over. That was, like, a little bit of a wake-up call, like, oh, this is a little bit more serious than, the swine flu had been.
I remember I was really questioning it at one point. I remember when it was really bad in China. And when I would work at the grocery store, I would always walk down the aisle with all the protective gear, and they had the boxes of, the disposable masks. And I always saw it sitting there, and I always felt like I should get one. Like, this thing is ramping up, and I had a bad feeling it was going to hit us eventually. And I never bought it, but I think that's when I realized, like, this seems like it's going to be a big deal, and it actually was. But when things went crazy at the grocery stores, I was like, this is insane. I don't know how long it would last. I don't know if it would ever recover. I would still say that the grocery stores haven't fully recovered and gone back to the way things were.
I would say it was pretty early on. I did a story like the first or second week of March where I spoke to Beth Squires at NIU, and I had actually asked her if she thought COVID would come to DeKalb, and I didn't really know the answer, and she, like, without a doubt said yes. So right then and there, I was like, oh, this is going to be, like, a serious thing.
So what I would say to Jarrett, if I got the opportunity to travel back a year in time, definitely make use of your time. I feel like I wasted a lot of my time during COVID. Some of it was okay because, like, Tiger King was interesting and The Last Dance, but I spent most of my time watching Netflix. I could have been working out. I could have been writing. I could have been working on side projects I've been wanting to do for a while, and I just didn't do any of that. So I feel like I wasted a lot of the free time that was given to me because of COVID.
I would say that this is going to last a lot longer than you anticipated. So make sure that you spend time with your family members and keep in contact with friends and family in different parts of the country.
I would tell myself to honestly get my head out of my butt. I missed a lot of little things. I remember, my last day in the office, I was so stressed out about something so little that I wasn't present in the office. And now I'm sitting here regretting not being in the moment with all those people that I was sharing in the office.
Enjoy your health. Enjoy the outdoors. Live as much as you can, because it's going to get a lot more difficult to do the things that you like to do with the people that you love.
I mean, I think as college students specifically, we have such a unique perspective. I think everyone has their own perspective. I just think as college students, we have like such a weird time right now, you know, that we're experiencing something a little bit differently, because this is when like you really figure out who you are. And to try to figure out who you are while the world is still trying to figure out what is going on, the amount of uncertainty and confusion that brings is absolutely like mind-boggling in a way. You know, I can't even process who am I supposed to be if I can't even go to the grocery store. And, you know,
just hoping for the best, and, you know, let's hope that everyone gets their vaccines, and yeah, let's get back on track.
I'm hesitant to say that the situation is improving, because that's not 100%, but no matter how much longer we'll be dealing with this, it will eventually be okay, even if it's not the same as it was.
I know I was thinking last year that it would all be over by May 2020. Well, it's March 6th, and it's not over. I feel like everyone knows what this disease is, and things will be back to normal before we know it. It may not happen in the immediate future, but the best thing to do is just keep the faith, keep hope alive, and remember to tell your loved ones that you love them, because you never know what happens.